Welcome to Fret Not. My name's Rob.
My name's Colton, and welcome to the entry-level metal series.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us on the channel. If you don't know anything about us, what we do is we go out and purchase guitars on our own dime. We're not sponsored. We come in and review them, and then we give you guys a chance to win them.
Yeah, all you got to do to win them is share the video to a different platform, like the video that you are wanting to win the guitar from, subscribe, and comment DONE, D-O-N-E, in the comments.
It's that easy, guys. Good luck to everybody.
Stay tuned.
Welcome to Fret Not. My name's Rob. Happy holidays. Colton couldn't be with us here tonight. I told you guys last week when he missed, they had a death in the family, and him and his family had to travel to go to the services today. I did speak to him today. Everything is good. He'll probably be headed back our way tomorrow, and hopefully he'll be here for the next show. So tonight is the Kona Brown Bolero from Diamond Guitars. We're going to talk a little bit about it here in just a second. Really good guitar. So it is the holiday season. It's almost Christmas. I don't know if everybody got to see it, but we did put out a little short video last week, about 2 or 3 minutes, and it kind of highlights the next couple of guitars that are coming up, and we're going to try to give those away before Christmas, so somebody gets some really cool guitars before Christmas. So if you haven't seen that and you're wondering what's next, make sure you go back out to the page, and you should be able to find that. I think it's got like Christmas presents or something on the thumbnail, but go check that out. And if you look close, you get a small glimpse of a portion of the studio. And speaking of the studio, I've been out there all day. Colton and I were there the other day, and it's about 95%. Technically, we could have shot this there tonight, but there's a few other things. I'm waiting on one more piece of gear to come in, and I just want to get it right. So hopefully this will be the last time you see this shot, and we will be moving on into the new studio. And that's going to allow us to do a lot more things for you guys than sitting in this spot here, because we're very limited on what we can do here. So let's get back to what's important, and that's this Diamond Bolero. So this is obviously a take on a Les Paul. When you pick this guitar up, it feels like a 50s Les Paul, even though it's not quite as thick. It's got kind of that weight. The neck is a U-shape, but it's more of a 60s style. It's not the big fat neck that came on the 50s. So you've got cream binding all the way around the guitar. You've got mahogany body, mahogany neck, and you've got a flamed maple top. You've got Grover tuners, nice inlays, a little bit of everywhere. You have them up here on the truss rod cover, and you have them on the bridge. This has a Seymour Duncan 59 and a JB and a 59 in it. So this is a very classic rock. Not classic rock, but more of a classic style rock that does have a lot of edginess to it, and it's just a blast to play. It's got a Richlite fretboard, medium jumbo frets. I believe that's what these are. The nice inlays, and yeah, man, this thing just plays amazing, and it sounds. I mean, it's kind of scary that this might be a better version. Don't kill me, Gibson, but it might be a better version of the Les Pauls that are priced around the price that this came out at. It's very heavy, very solid guitar, and very good tone out of the guitar. So make sure you go out and check out what we're doing between now and Christmas. I hope you got to last Wednesday. I hope you guys got to go over to Searching for Tone. We went over there and did a live show with them, and we gave a guitar away live over there. And I believe it was one of our standard listeners over here that went over there and won it. So that was an amazing time. We had a great time with Brian and Searching for Tone. If you haven't went over there and checked out his channel, man, go check out his channel. He's not anywhere near us, but just through YouTube and talking and stuff over the months, we've kind of become friends. And he's a really good guy, and he has a lot of informative videos on gear and guitars, and it's just a great spot to hang out. And they do lives on Wednesday nights, so that's what we did, is we went and hung out with them. So we're here for one thing tonight, and that's to give this guitar away. So here, this is what we're going to do. Here in a second, I'm going to shut up, which I'm sure you're glad of that. And I'm gonna let you hear this back in the mix again so you can kind of hear what it sounds like. Then we're gonna come out of that. I'm gonna give you my final thoughts on it, and then we're gonna spin the wheel, and one of you guys is going home with this tonight, so to speak. One of you guys is gonna win it. So we'll be right back. Okay, you got to hear it in the mix. All in all, man, this is a fantastic guitar. As you know, we got all these guitars from World Music Supply, and they labeled them because they bought them in bulk. They labeled them all as B-stock. Out of all the ones we've given away, I think there was one that may have had a tiny little scratch on it that you really had to look for to see. This particular guitar, there is a little bit of discoloration right here on the top of the neck. You can't see it unless you're really looking at it. But that has nothing to do with the way this guitar plays, sounds. This is just a really good guitar. And if you close your eyes, you know what you think you'd be playing. You know, it's very reminiscent of maybe a 50s style Les Paul with maybe a 50s style Les Paul with maybe a 60s neck, U-shaped neck. It plays great, sounds good, and those Seymour Duncans, you know, are on point. I believe the retail price of this guitar was around $1,000, maybe $1,100 on retail. So there is a lot higher end appointments on this guitar, even though we didn't pay quite that much for it. So this is going to make somebody a really good Christmas present / whatever you want to call it. And one of y'all is going to win that tonight. So what we're going to do is we're going to let you guys see a few of the past winners. And as soon as we come out of that, we're going to spin the wheel on this, and one of you guys is going home with this tonight. We'll be right back. Okay, you got to see some of the past winners. I think we've waited long enough. One of you guys needs to win this thing tonight. So, without further ado, we're going to spin the wheel and see what we get. Now, usually, you know, I spin the wheel and then I let Colton read it off. But you're stuck with me tonight. So, we will have a winner here in a second. If it'll stop. Oh, check it out. Okay, so tonight's winner is at AKA Snug D. AKA Snug D. At AKA Snug D. You're the proud new owner of that guitar. please message the page. You can do it on a straight comment. We will need your email address and your shipping address, your full name, so we can get it, put it packaged up and shipped to it. Because it's Saturday, we won't ship it out till Monday. So you can either message us on the page, and there is a way to find our email on the page, guys. I guess it's kind of buried, but I can't do nothing about that. If you can't get a hold of that, man, make sure you go out and you can hit us on Instagram, X, TikTok, any of that stuff, all Discord, all of those links are on our page. Make sure you message us tonight, or the sooner you message us and get me your information, the quicker this will ship out. Listen, guys, hang on a minute. There we go. There's tonight's winner. Had a lot of people on this one, and that's good because that's a really nice guitar, man. That's a very nice guitar. And at AKA Snug D, you are the proud new owner. We appreciate you guys. Man, make sure you go out to the channel. Check out all the videos of the guitars that are still up. I believe there's 4 or 5 on there at all times. They're under the Guitar Giveaways entry-level metal playlist. If you go out there and watch that playlist, man, you'll see all the guitars we have up at one time. Make sure you get in on every one of them. This next video for next week, we're going to be doing one of the 2 Christmas guitars, and you're not going to want to miss those because we kind of kept those special for the Christmas time to, you know, what we felt like was probably some of the better looking, aesthetically better playing guitars. So we kept a couple of those. So we're humbled by you guys. We appreciate you. And Colton said to say, until next time, stay tuned.